how-to. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the more interesting side-by-sides out there that has just been discontinued from Yamaha. It is the YXZ 1000R. Now this side-by-side is the pure sport racing dunes. Everything that is not around here where I'm from, central Pennsylvania. There are people that use these. You'll see mountain farmers fields, a couple on the trails, but are they really made for around here? You go to a dealer, they're going to tell you the same thing. No. The manufacturer, no. But do people still use them here? Yes. And I took it out today. We did some riding. We did a couple little tests to see how it worked out on the trails, because I wanted to know for my own personal self, you know, every time I see somebody riding one of these, is this something that what they're saying you really can't use it here, or is it just personal preference? I thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's check out some of the things that I did, and we'll go over some of the cool features about them. I said now they're discontinued. Are they going to be a collector's item? You never know. But let's get out of here and see what happens. We're going to try the downhill ascent here. We're in first gear. It may be in first, but it doesn't really hold it back much. Not like the belt-driven side-by-sides. It holds a little bit, but not a whole lot here.
One thing is for sure, this machine can definitely climb hills, no problem at all, and it's a lot of fun doing it.
It's an interesting shifting pattern. Now we got her in four-wheel drive, so let's try going up a hill here. First gear.
It's a comfortable machine, and it is very easy to get around in the tight trails. I actually think it's pretty fun to go up the hills having a manual system like that. Reminds me of the early days of the ATVs.
One of the things about this year's model is they did relocate the radiator from the front to the back, which really helps when we're getting mud and water in it. And that was a big complaint that was had by many of the owners. So we're glad that Yamaha did that.
At first glance, it has a very aggressive look to it, with the Fox shocks, definitely a nice setup. The winch is a great addition to the machine, being the XTR model. It has very nice beadlock rims, and fairly easy to clean. I will add that too, because of it being so open around the plastic area, the wheel wells.
The other thing I thought was pretty cool about the machine is that its focus is made for sport, going fast, having fun, where you're not relaxing. There's no sound system in here to cruise. There's no comfort options on this specific machine. You got an area here where you probably could put one of their ride command systems in, but you don't need that to go out and rip and tear, and that's what this thing's for. It's just go, 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 and have fun. And then the cool part being it's got four-wheel drive too, so you can pretty much go anywhere in our area, Pennsylvania. Is this machine as nimble and go as easy as an XP if I'm comparing to? No, it's a little more like just go. Like the throttle doesn't have a little bit of play. It's all in. I found that there were times when you didn't want to shift and have to think about it, but you had to anyway. But it definitely added a level of fun to the trail system that we were doing, because you had to think a little bit, but you just kind of mindlessly going and just pushing the throttle, and you got to know when you had to shift, and you had to pay attention, and that was kind of fun. It's more open the whole way around, and if you hit any water, even with this windshield, which I left flipped up just for visibility, you got everything. Like, there was no stopping the water coming in, the mud. It's so low, which being a sport, that's what you're going for. Everything just comes in.
The seating is very comfortable inside. The high back seats, headrests, the ergonomics of it, very nice. Steering was great. The shifting pattern was pretty cool.
Let's try out the four-wheel drive.
So how did this machine, being a sport that is, quote, for more dunes and wide open and tracks, compare to, let's say, a Polaris XP1000? Now, that machine specifically is geared towards trails. I found that this thing could, without any problem, keep up with the Razor XP.
Another really cool feature is this engine. Never operated one specifically like it, being a 3-cylinder, and it is really nice, and it goes, you can feel the power, and just the setup of it is really nice for wide open, and worked really well in the trails as well too.
So it's the end of an era for this machine, and will it become a collector's item? Maybe, you never know. Could it become the next Yamaha Banshee? Who knows? But it was a lot of fun to get out and see this machine, how it worked in regards to other machines that I've used, and its specific purpose, which was branded as only for one thing only, can actually be used pretty much anywhere. It's kind of sad to see the machine go. It served its purpose, and who knows what Yamaha has in store for another model perhaps of something. But this thing definitely is fun and can be used in central Pennsylvania's riding and trail systems. If you're down at Hatfield-McCoy, that is completely okay to ride this down there. There's no issues. I don't see why not. Does it take more work to ride this thing compared to just a high and low? Yes, it does. But I do like that cylinder engine, 3-cylinder engine that's in the back, where you don't have a belt, and when you put the throttle down on this thing, it goes, it rips, and you will go through some extra tires that way because it does spin, but it does make it fun. I'd like to put out a special thanks to Unlimited Cycle Center in Tyrone, PA. That's where this machine is currently located and is available for sale right now. If you are looking for a quality dealer that's going to be able to help you to find exactly what you're looking for, there is a wide selection of machines and inventory, both used and new, and they are more than happy to get you in the right one. So head on out there and see what you can find, and I'll see you guys out on the trail. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Many more videos on the way, so this is Maverick How 2 signing off. See you on the trail.